See, when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day of hell for somebody trying to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning.
Mr. 180's in the building. Let's go. We go live in 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 180, and y'all already know what time it is. We are here live. I'm excited because I got my friends with me, I got my family with me, and they on the live. Listen, if we have any technical difficulties, y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay in line because we're going to get it fixed. You know what I'm saying? But what I want you to do right now is I need you to go. Hit that share button, hit that like button, turn on those post notifications, let people know Mr. 180's on the air, and I got my peoples with me today. Listen, tune in, come close, a little bit closer, turn me up a little bit. I know I'm already loud. You're like, no, we turning you down. No, turn me up because I got overcomers, women of faith, women. I can't say woman. Listen, I got educators on here tonight, so I'm on my best behavior. I'm going to have my good grammar on. We're going to have our dots, our periods, our exclamation points, all that in between. But number one, we're going to have a good time. Rule number 2, we're going to make sure y'all hit that share button. Rule number 3, you're going to be inspired by the time we leave up out of here. Listen, and I need y'all to pay attention because I got some news that you can use right here on the 180 show. I'm going to start it off. I'm going to look. I done hit share. I know y'all done see me up in y'all inbox. So y'all might as well hit share too because it's free to share. I ain't asking y'all to pay for nothing. Not yet, at least. You know what I'm saying? But listen, y'all can hit that share button, hit that like button, turn on those post notifications because Mr. 180 is live on the 180 show. But I'm not going to keep out in the lobby long. She's one of the visionaries. She's behind it. She's my aunt. She be correcting me when I'm wrong, but she love me all the way around. You know what I'm saying? She be rooting for me. She keep me on track. Y'all make some noise for Dr. J. Lynn Hicks. What's up? Listen, she went and got that hat. I had to pull out a little light, you know what I'm saying? A little light. But I see you. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Such an honor, such a privilege to join you on the 180 show on tonight. I tell you, Overcomers Women of Faith LLC is in the house.
Listen, I am so excited because it's just like, okay, I've been waiting. Everybody was mad because Tuesday we had a couple technical glitches, and I said, no, y'all gonna tune in, and they coming to show up. Y'all hit them hard. I ain't gonna keep everybody out in the lobby because we got some stuff to talk about because y'all got some events coming up. Y'all done did things that people are doing. So help me introduce Coach LaShonda. She gonna check me when you get on here. Give me right now. Give me right. What? Yeah, Coach LaShonda Ryan. Listen, she got a hat on.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey. Listen, y'all. Listen.
Hey, brother. It's all right.
Thank you, sis. Thank you. Listen, y'all. I'll get on that in a minute because we got a couple more people in the lobby. Well, we got one more. I can't say couple. I'm doing right, Auntie. I'm Dr. Hicks. I'm gonna make sure my grammar is correct tonight. I got you.
Okay.
Listen, I got one more person out in the lobby. You make some noise for Mrs. Candace. Mrs. Candace Compton in the building. Shoot them hearts, hit them shares. Listen, they already coming. Let us know that you are here with us. Listen, okay. This first off, Mrs. Candace. I got hats and backpacks sitting in my foyer, so she didn't get the hat memo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Coach, you didn't get Coach LaShonda over there. You know, got a hat on. But okay.
Yeah.
Listen. So I'm just gonna let the audience know with Coach LaShonda, I did a photo shoot with these wonderful women, and we're gonna get into what they do. And she followed me on Facebook, and Monday, I think that Monday afterwards, y'all know I'm an old man, so had to get my rest in. I was having a rough Monday, and I texted her, I was like, hey, I'm having a rough Monday. She said,
Right.
listen, you my little brother, and we are siblings now. Get it together. I said, yes, ma'am. And ever since then, I've been the little brother. Okay, y'all. So
Yes.
if y'all be like, if y'all hear me say sis or big sis, listen. Yeah, and Auntie, you already know I'm everybody's nephew. You know I'm nephew,
Yes.
Mr. 180.
yes.
You know.
Yes. We
So
did not
tell us about what. First off, they're helping me with this word. So we're going to talk about the event. What is the name? It is a holiday
soiree.
soiree.
Yeah, French word
Listen,
soiree.
okay.
Go away.
I feel fancy.
Hooray.
Fancy. Tell me a little bit about that. I'm feeling
Well,
fancy.
ultimately, it's a holiday soiree and book release
Okay.
at the Hilton Garden Inn Sugarland, 722 Bonaventure Way, Sunday, December 17th at 6 o'clock p.m. And if you have a
Okay.
VIP ticket, you may enter it, early at 5 p.m. and experience the wonderment of Teresa Grayson, the jazz saxophonist.
Okay.
And so the event started as a culmination of the book that we were working on. We were working on an anthology project.
Okay.
Dr. Cobbin, yes, Dr. Jacqueline Horton Cobbin invited me to partner with her so that we could bring this vision to life. And so she recruited several of the co-authors as well as myself. And so we ended up with a total of 21.
Whoa.
Dr.
Well,
Cobbin being
wait. Wait. You can't say that like that. Just ain't nothing big now. Hold up now. You know. Hold on. She's just talking to Dr. Cobbin, and we just and we got 21 people, and
God,
we
right.
got we did. Hold on. You go too fast. So rewind that. So y'all came together. Two women came together and
Two women.
co-authored a book with 21 other people. Altogether, it's 21 people.
Altogether, it's 21.
So let me explain this to all the listeners that's out there, and I don't mean to cut you off, but
No
y'all know
problem.
I deal with a lot of people. When you
Okay.
deal with more than five, that's just me as the entrepreneur. When you start dealing with more than five in one space,
Yes.
that's big. And then you're dealing with 21.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put race because y'all might have other races. Lord Jesus,
Okay.
y'all forgive me. Don't kick me out. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my job. You know, I'm having a baby. I'm trying to keep my job. But you got 21 black women.
Okay.
Is that correct?
That's a descriptor and adjective. Yes, I'll accept it.
Okay, we'll accept that, and we all getting along, and we made a beautiful, wonderful product.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, we're all getting along.
That's
Yes.
and y'all ain't shooting no hearts because of what. Okay, go ahead and tell me what else. Dr. Cobbin, I'm sorry, my bad. They wasn't shooting enough hearts for me. My bad.
It's all right. We got it. We're
You
gonna
are
get it.
hilarious. You are hilarious.
So Dr. Cobbin and yourself founded and worked on this book with 21 women altogether.
Right.
And now you guys are releasing it on December the 17th.
Correct. That's
Wow.
why it's a soiree. It culminated in an event where we are ultimately releasing our book.
Wow.
And it happened to have fallen at the appropriate, time around the holidays. And so
Wow.
we're having a holiday book release / book launch / extravaganza. So please come on out and show your support for these beautiful, phenomenal, wonderful ladies
Oh
like
wow.
Coach Shan and Mrs. Candace Sledge Compton.
Okay,
Yes.
so we gonna start with Coach Lashanda Ryans.
Okay.
Coach Ryans, when you were approached about the project, how did that happen, and how do you feel about it now that it's launching?
Man, listen. Okay, so Dr. Lynn and I met, and I met her first, right? And
Mhm.
so I was invited to be with her on her podcast, and
Wow.
instantly we were literally, she is Auntie J. Okay, she's Auntie J
Yes.
Lynn. So you
Yes.
next, I'm me, okay? And we just automatically just came in there, and then once I was there, I came back and I brought, Miss Candace, okay, Mrs. Candace /
Yes.
Compton. I brought
Yes.
her
Yes.
I say her name. I'm just saying the brother. Hold on. So anyway, we did that, and so finally she called back. So she was like, "Hey, the Lord spoke to me and said you need to be a part of this project. How do you feel?" And I'm like, "Wait, what? Hold on." And she was like, "Yeah, you need to be a part of this." And I was like, "Wow." So before that, the Lord spoke to me. He will never tell you something that He has not told you first, right? It's confirmation.
Wow.
She had already told me this, and we talked about it, about different things, but I didn't know when a thing came quick, it came quick. So God had already spoke to me and said, "I released you to tell the story, and I'm gonna tell the story." So when I got that message from her, I called her, we talked about it. I said, "You know what? Sign me up. I'm ready. Let's go." And I came and then I went back and grabbed, because you always supposed to go back and grab somebody. You can't just go on this journey by yourself.
Right.
Come on, you better listen, y'all.
You got, like the mo folks say, little brother, you got to wrench around and grab.
Wrench back. Yeah, that's right.
See, if I was at the church house, y'all know I go to the church. If I was at the church, I would tell somebody to high five your neighbor and say, "We coming out. We coming out. We coming out.
We're
coming out."
And I'm bringing you with me. That's that. And I'm bringing you with. Okay, so you went to go get Mrs. Candace.
I sure did.
But I text Candace too, because see, after Coach Shan came on my show, she brought Candace as a support. And I got her information, and I invited Candace on the podcast as well. She has a very powerful testimony.
Yes.
Wow. When I was seeking co-authors, I personally sent.
She personally sent, I guess, Candace a message.
An invitation as well. Yes. I text Candace. I had her number.
We gonna keep going. Listen. Okay, so you got the message, Mrs. Candace. So Mrs. Candace, you got message from two different ways. What were you feeling in that time?
Okay, so let me just back up for a moment, because I saw how God was just using my sister, okay? And I was so happy for her. I said, "Lord, I want to be in the." You there?
Yeah, we there. Go ahead.
Okay, but I basically was just like, "Lord, I want to be part of this movement that you're doing in the women." You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm called to younger women and to relationships, and I just said, "Lord, don't forget about me." You know what I mean?
Wow.
And so I was in my prayer closet, and it's like I saw a boat sailing off. It was like a cruise ship, but I saw it sailing. And then I saw it turning around like it was coming back for me. And I said, "Lord, are you coming back for me?" And He said, "I told you I wasn't going to forget you. I told you that you were going to be in this movement, in this purpose." And I said, "Okay, God, well, whatever it is, I'm available." Then Dr. Hicks reached out to me and told me that she wanted me to be part of the book, Overcomers. And so I was like, I'm the reserved Candace, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, God gonna have to come down here and tell me He want me to do this kind of thing, And so I was just like, okay, well, let me think about it. And so she reached out to Shanda and she said, "You know what? I've reached out to Candace to let her know that I want to be part of this book, but God told me to include her. So I'm just going to allow God to deal with her." And then God brought that vision back to me, and I said, "I'm on board. You came back for me, God, on this ship. I'm on board. I'm going to be part of this movement." And so I said, I'm going to do whatever I got to do. And I just thank God for my sister Shanda, because when she said that she was not going to leave me behind, let me tell you, she pulling me by the hair, dragging me by the clothes. Listen, you're not going to get left.
Wow.
And you need those kind of people in your life, honestly, because, I'm been a really reserved individual. And I've been the kind of person, because of what happened to me in the past, I have kind of like just been reserved, not really one.
Somewhere we got disconnected. Who's still with me? Who's listen? When there you go. Now we can hear you. There you go. You done came back. I told y'all if we have technical difficulties, y'all know Spectrum. We're gonna boycott them. Lord Jesus,
Yeah.
come on. So I'm just a loss for words with just hearing the testimony. Y'all know I love a good testimony. So you see the vision and
Yes.
you see it in and God's using Dr. Jalen Hicks, God's using Coach LaShanda. And she said the thing that a lot of people are missing in the story. She said, God, you're gonna have to show me again. You going no, God, like you're gonna have to show me. Y'all missing that in the story. And the reason why I'm bringing that out to you, because there's somebody out there that God done sent you a vision, and He done sent you the sign, and He done sent you the equipment, and He done sent you the email, and He done sent you. He might even sent you the finances for it, but instead of you doing what God showed you to do, you went and bought some new nails and that Chanel purse, you know, maybe a heel or two, you know that, you know what I'm saying? But then God showed you how He's coming to put you in, and then now you tell your story, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow. So I'm gonna jump back over Dr. Hicks I want you to kind of, and I'm asking questions
My
that people.
is it my connection? Because I'm not able to understand.
It might be your connection, but I want somebody to give me, because somebody's not gonna ask this question, but
I'm not able to.
We gotta just be real. What does the anthology mean? You guys say an anthology book. I've heard that a couple times. You know, some of us, we might not, you know, some of us didn't graduate college and all that good stuff. So give us, what does an anthology book entail? What does it mean?
It's just can she hear?
Yeah, go ahead, sis.
Okay. It's just a collaboration of compiled stories, basically, you know what I'm saying? It's a collection, whether it be of poems or, you know, short stories or whatever, but you're gonna have multiple, you know, chapters to read. So I want to say, I don't even know if it has a set number to where it actually becomes an anthology, but it's just collaboration, because each and every one of them is going to be different, but it's all talking about and targeting one purpose. So you can get up to many different people. I've even seen some people have, and it's like, you know, crazy, but you know, hey, it's radical. They can have more than 25 people in one particular anthology, and everybody has a chapter in that anthology. And they get to share their testimonies. And I'm just going to tell you right now, it's crazy because it's actually taking over and coming up to the forefront more than now than ever, because everybody wants to know what to do. They're trying to look for a way to live this life.
Right.
And what better way to go and find somebody that's going through what I'm going through, but they'd already been through it. Now I can just figure out how to go through it my way, and then I'm not by myself. So why not go ahead and get that?
My thing is
collaboration, right?
My thing is this, and a lot of people, I believe it says in the word, you overcome by the word of your testimony.
That's
you
right.
know, and here, I've talked to a lot of people a part of this project on separate occasions, separate reasons, whatever reason we're all speaking on. And I told my testimony about this, and I was talking to one. I told my testimony about that, and I just was like, wow. And it inspired me, because you know, I've told my testimony. I don't talk about it a lot, you know, but it inspired me to say, you know what, keep going. Okay. You know, I find myself not complaining a lot because it could be a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? I read the testimonies, and people read these testimonies as hey, if Coach LaShanda can come through, I can too. If Mrs. Compton, if Miss Candace can come through, I can too. And when I see that you guys put together 21 people, it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. So first, I want to congratulate you guys. Y'all are doing it. It's crazy. You don't realize how hard it is till you have to actually help put it together, or you know what I'm saying? Help do things. You know, I'm working on a project right now that I have 72 women a part of. and it can, it can get a little overwhelming, and I've been a man my whole life. And, so I was born a man, and I've been a black man my whole life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you're in different groups with different personalities, different people, and different testimonies and different things, it sometimes, but when I got to you guys' presence, it was never a big I and a little you. And it was never, it was like you guys got along so well that I was just so impressed on how and I felt honored. A lot of people don't understand with my testimony to be in y'all's presence, for them to just know, that's my little brother. Like somebody that came from me on Facebook and I seen Coach LaShanda. Hey, bro, she in like, bro, you okay? Like, where we going? Is everything okay? Don't let this degree fool you. I got you, bro. And I'm like, oh, okay, no, calm down, sis. Calm down. But for a bunch of educated women, I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna step further. A bunch of educated women, a bunch of women of faith, like the name fits y'all so well. I'm excited about the book, and I keep saying precept. Somebody tell me, how can we get everybody to where do we need to go? I know we got to be at this Sure Way. Give it to me again.
Right. We gotta get the Sure Way.
Okay.
Okay, there she go.
Okay, Auntie, let us know how can we get the book? You on mute now. Y'all know we dealing with technology, y'all. Look.
Oh, I didn't know I was on.
I got you. Don't even worry about it. Before you start going, go ahead now.
Well, each co-author has the link. Dr. Common is the publisher. Ultimately, she's provided the link for you to make your pre-order. You can order through LaShanda Rhymes, myself. You can order through I'm saying
Mrs. Candace.
All of us.
Mrs. Candace, yeah. Okay. So y'all definitely, if you friends of a friend of a friend of a friend, y'all need to definitely make sure that you have your face in the place. Okay, so let's talk about the Sure Way. We gonna have a little fun in a little minute. Y'all know I ordered a tuxedo. They call me. I'm be in the building. I'm like, I ordered. Now listen,
We're gonna have fun.
Listen, ladies, now y'all know I don't wear shoes, but they told me I have to wear shoes. So I ordered me a new pair of tennis shoes to go with my tuxedo, and I will be in play. Y'all know I don't wear shoes, but I will wear a fresh pair of kicks in my tuxedo. I'm telling you, when we hit the red carpet, I want to take a couple pictures. Now, I might have to say no more pictures because I feel like I'm so fly. So what we wear? I'm gonna start with Mrs. Candace Compton. Mrs. Candace Compton, how do you want these people to come to the Sure Way? I can get the holiday Sure Way.
The soiree.
Listen, come in your best dress, okay?
Okay.
Come in your best heels. Come in your best heels, okay? Come like you're looking like $1 million, okay? I want you to come fancy, please. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're celebrating. We are celebrating.
Right.
And, it's just that kind of environment.
Wow.
So just come with your best dress, come with your best tuxedo, come to have a grand time. Yeah. And it's just going to be fun. It's just going to be amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The attire is festive, so I don't want people to make that an excuse. Because I had a couple of people come to me and say, hey, I wanted to come, but I don't have a formal dress. But Dr. Common said that the attire was festive. Mm-hmm. It didn't have to be formal. Now, if you choose to wear a formal, you are more than welcome to do so. But I'm saying
I will be in tennis shoes. I'm just letting y'all know I will be in tennis shoes, so that makes me feel better. Because I'm if they say I have to wear a dress shoe, do understand after I get off the stage, my team will be there with some tennis shoes or some slides to make sure to get y'all pictures while on stage. Dress a shoe, but I'm just like it's what I'm saying, little something in the closet. Oh shit, okay.
Okay.
Fix it.
Dolce. You said Dolce. I like it. Dolce. He put the H on it. I like it when I like when they do that.
Yeah.
As they say, they're really chopping high cotton when they put that Dolce.
Well,
Not Dolce, Dolce and Gabbana.
well,
I
shit.
got- Yeah. Okay, bring them on out.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all got to get your tickets now. Get your tickets. Okay, so let's talk about
But
a
I
little
just
bit about
don't want
the
that to limit people, though. I'm just saying, whether you
No,
go to
y'all come-
Tarjay, yeah, or Dolce, doesn't matter. Just come on.
Come on.
I done fell out, y'all. Listen, I need y'all to come out, get your tickets now. Me and my team will be out there all weekend. So I'm excited that this is one of the events that I'm doing that weekend. And literally it's ending my weekend. So I'm gonna be ready, to eat, escort some people on the stage. It's festival, so I'm gonna be merry. So Christmas is my favorite holiday. Coach Coach LaShannon, what's your favorite holiday?
It's Christmas. I'm over here like,
Christmas?
mine
My favorite holiday. I went to go look at lights yesterday. Me and my son, y'all seen it up there. We went to go look at lights. Okay, it's Candace. What's your favorite holiday?
I would say Christmas is one of them, but Thanksgiving most definitely.
Yeah. Me
Okay,
too.
So
okay.
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Mhm.
This year was my first year really getting into Thanksgiving. I don't know why. It was
love
cool. You like Thanksgiving, Dr.
Really? I
Hill?
love it.
Yes, because see, Thanksgiving to me officially kicks off the holiday season. I mean, that's when you bring out the first
Yeah.
turkey dressing him or whatever. Christmas is like a repeat of.
Yes.
It's a milder version of what we ate
Of
for
Thanksgiving.
So drum roll. Nah. Y'all know when we drum roll, that means we're about to debate, y'all. We love each other, but we don't debate. Okay, so what we eating for Christmas, Dr. Higgs? Because you just said we eating the same thing, and I
We
can't
are
do
eating
turkey.
the same basic thing. Yes, we
I
are.
don't
You
know
know
what
we are.
I won't be
They
at your
bring
house.
out
I know I
another
won't be
turkey.
there.
They bring out another turkey, another honey baked ham, some more dressing and greens. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing out. They might add a few more cakes and pies. I don't know, but it's
Look, Big Sis, I won't be coming. You just Amazon me my gift, okay? Because I won't be
they
coming.
do. Now, me, when I do things different when I've had dinners. Like I make gumbo, I fry fish, I might go buy
So
a bunch of
what?
That's
barbecue.
me,
Yeah.
Kimbo.
So I'm coming to your house this year for Christmas, Auntie. What you
Well, let me tell you right now,
making?
I am not cooking for Christmas because I will have done the soiree and you can get your dinner right there at the soiree.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all better come through on the
Okay.
show. That's what I'm talking
Come on out
about.
to the soiree in your
No.
Dolce or your Tarjay and enjoy the entree. Okay.
Listen. I'm having a good time tonight, y'all. I told y'all. I love it. Okay, Coach LaShandra Ryans, what we eating at your house for Christmas?
Oh, Lord Jesus, let me tell you something. I had a little break for Thanksgiving, so I lied to be able to get y'all that stuff back again.
Look, sis,
I didn't do Thanksgiving at my house this year. I went away with my family. And so
Okay.
Christmas, we actually do try to do something different, but I can't. I'm tickled over here because Dr. Lynn is right. Everybody do a repeat of everything. You might get one.
That's when they think that they're really cooking. The old school people. When they bring
She's
out
old
a butterball turkey. Yeah, when they bring out a big butterball turkey that they have roasted from the early morning. They roasted it from the early morning and marinated it real juicy and plump and honey. They think that they are, and they bring out that honey baked ham, not a regular, but got to be honey baked. And put some pineapple rings on
more
it.
than yesterday.
Yeah, they got to bring out the gravy boats and the china. Oh, come on here, Lord, and bring out the church punch and cut up your lemon slices. Come on, bring your long stem glasses out. Come on here, and your pound cakes and your pies and your pecan pie and your sweet potato pie and your Come on here, people. All of the dessert, all of the fresh baked cookies,
Oh my
all
God.
of the tea, the sweet tea on the
Oh, I'm
lemon,
crying real
all
tears.
of the biscuits, all of the roast.
Come on and order it.
Come on here.
Come on,
Your
Dr.
dirty rice, your rice dressing, your cornbread dressing, your stuffing. Come on, your dirty rice, your seafood rice, your seafood. When they bring out these
Yeah.
drinks, they think they're doing the most. Come on, people, stop playing.
But you,
Yeah.
They are doing the absolute most and the absolute maximum.
they gonna hit the gym in the January, and then that's why they gotta hit the gym. Okay, Miss Candace, cause she cooking everything in the refrigerator.
That's what she's
Jesus.
doing.
Okay,
Yes,
Mrs.
come on,
Candace,
Candace.
what you cooking? Cause we gonna go through what I'm cooking, and it ain't none of that.
Listen,
Not? Well, what are you cooking?
I'm just gonna do some gumbo, okay? Just give
Oh,
me
I
some
like gumbo.
chicken, some
Okay.
sausages, some shrimp.
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's it. I'm just
That's it.
doing some gumbo.
You
And
say
they'll
that
have
is
a few people over, but that's enough for us over here.
She say that's it and that's all.
It's
Might do
just
some
6
fried
of us
fish
here,
too.
so
That is
Okay,
it and that is wait a minute. Somebody's coming. Kenya Brown says she's doing lasagna,
Meatballs,
Italian,
Italian beef,
and
and I'm not
that's
sure the
nice.
side.
okay.
I like
Okay,
that.
then
Do
you
you?
coming
I need to
up.
know. Wait, because everybody
Yeah.
can make lasagna. Are you making the
Okay.
lasagna from scratch, or is this like Stouffer's?
Yeah.
I don't mind a
Well, she didn't say how she was making it, but yeah,
I don't mind a
I like
Stouffer.
the German
So I got a confession. One Thanksgiving, I did bring a Stouffer's lasagna.
Listen.
Okay. Well, okay, your sins have been forgiven. Your sins have been forgiven. It's okay.
You need to cut it.
You come
So
here with a Stouffer's lasagna. That's okay.
I will. And
I've
they
had those before. They're actually good.
they're
No,
very good.
I
Thank you
couldn't
very
mess with them.
much.
They're good. They are good. You're right. But you know when it comes to
Coach
the holidays,
Lachey
you
said,
gotta be
no.
great. You gotta be great when it comes to the holidays. You can't just
So first off, Thanksgiving, me and my wife, we don't eat turkey. So we only did turkey legs. So we don't eat turkey like that.
But that's still a
did
turkey.
we did turkey legs and we ate a piece.
Mhm.
She didn't even eat one of them.
Yeah.
It was more for the guests. I was
Okay.
just there for the eggs. I just love the eggs, the macaroni and cheese. I don't eat greens. Y'all don't get mad at me because I don't eat greens. I don't eat cabbage.
like
I don't eat
cabbage.
black peas. I'm
Do
not
you eat
eating the
cabbage?
neck. I don't
You
eat
eat cabbage?
cabbage. I'm not eating the
Oh.
neck of nothing. That is, we're gonna pray for anybody that's eating any kind of neck of anything. So I'm not eating the neck of anything. I
Oh my
don't eat
goodness.
black eyed peas. I ate sweet potatoes and macaroni and cheese, some fried chicken, a little bacon,
What?
and we good.
You say you're not eating the neck of anything, not a
Of
turkey neck.
anything. We're
not
not.
a lamb
Why
neck,
are we
not
walking around eating necks of anything?
What?
No,
I know, right? Like,
no,
no,
no.
no.
But for Christmas, I don't know what we're doing for Christmas. I've done gumbo one year, but we're not doing a whole Thanksgiving spread. If
Right,
you want to do that, we can take that out of my mama freezer and could eat the same thing y'all did for Thanksgiving.
No, we're not
Cause
gonna take it out of the freezer. We're gonna make it fresh. You can't take it out of the
y'all know
freezer.
y'all be freezing the leftovers.
No, we don't freeze it. You gotta redo it. That's too long.
No,
You
it's
gotta
okay.
do it fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you
that.
gotta
I
do
do
it.
out the freezer.
Take it out the freezer, put it in the oven. You'll be fine. You'll never know. You won't know.
That's it.
You
That's
won't
it
know.
right
Okay, so I did see that they said our event menu will be different. So does anybody know what that? I need to a little more. That y'all gotta give me a little more information.
Well, I know what the event menu is because I was there. I mean,
Oh.
for the tasting. But I'm trying to figure out, does she want me to disclose what the event menu is? Some of the things, like
No,
for
She
the,
we can wait.
Okay.
the VIP tickets, yes, are moving, and so they will have hors d'oeuvres along with their jazz concert experience.
Are we doing caviar?
Yeah, we will have. Yeah, you will have hors d'oeuvres like crab cakes and shrimp and things, and you will be able
Okay,
to
a little caviar.
on one
I will be there.
and you will have an entree, chicken piccata, and a vegetable medley, and
Oh, y'all
wild
pick-
grain rice, and
All
you know
right
you're
now.
gonna have your salads and your variety of dressings for your choosing, etc., etc.
So this will be on Sunday, December the 17th.
Yes, at Hilton Garden Inn, Sugarland,
Come
722
on.
Bonaventure Way, Sugarland, Texas, 77479.
Okay.
Yes.
And listen, y'all, get your tickets now. Get your tickets now. This is the launch of the so let's give the name of the book. I just can't keep saying the book, the book, the book.
Overcomers Women of Faith. It
Overcomers
is,
Women of
yes, it's an anthology.
Anthology.
And yes, and
And
the
as you
visionary
see,
author, excuse me.
so when you started writing, Coach Shanda, when you started writing your part of the anthology,
Mhm.
first off, how long did it take you? I know you don't want to tell what you wrote about all the way in, but like what can we expect?
You can expect to know that God did it again.
My,
I'm a,
you
I'm a
can't just
living,
say that. You
walking
can't say that to a
reason.
preacher and then don't say nothing else. Now,
I'm
now,
from one reason to another. God did it again.
Yes, he
my
did.
God,
God did it
if you
again.
did it,
So
Oh, yes,
I
if
he
you
get
did.
did
to
it,
fully tell of the, oh, thank you, Holy Spirit.
Thank you.
Signs, miracles, and wonders shall follow me
wow,
all the days of my life.
Okay. That'll preach.
Or miracles, signs, and wonders shall follow me all the
miracle.
days of my life.
Miracles,
And
signs, and wonders.
if I was at
Okay.
my church, listen, y'all know, if I was at my, I would say, neighbor, tap your neighbor and say, neighbor, miracles. She already
Miracles,
said miracles, signs,
signs, and wonders.
And
and
wonders
wonders will
Okay.
shall follow
follow
me all the days
We'll
of my
follow
life.
you
Yeah.
all the days of your life.
So I gotta tell
all the days, not
all
some of
of
the
them.
days, but
Yeah.
all the days.
All the days.
I've been through too much, and I know that it's all the days.
Stop.
Yeah.
Woo.
Right? Listen, yeah, I don't,
All of
I
it.
y'all, I've been through too much hell and hot water, and I know it's all the days.
It's
Come
all
on.
of the every last
It's,
single
it's
one of them.
not some. It's not maybe
Yes.
on Monday and Tuesday, and maybe
No.
All.
Wednesday. All the days.
All.
Yeah.
All of the days.
My God.
All.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
Hmm.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday day.
Okay.
Hmm.
Like,
Okay.
All.
Well,
every
all
last
right.
day.
All.
All the days. Wow. Listen. Okay, Mrs. Candace, you know we coming to you next. You know, that's my
Yeah.
teacher right there. That's my teacher. She said, yes, let's tone it down a little bit. Take me down to A flat, please. Y'all, you know, y'all get the red up, ready to shout.
Come
Let's
on.
tone it down.
Yeah.
Slow it down for me a little bit. Okay. So when you no, because she told her testimony earlier. So the boat came back and got you. You said
Yeah.
yes. You said yes to the call when
Yeah.
you decided to write your part. It's a tester. You're doing your testimony. Is that correct?
So I am doing something that's going to give women a push. You know, something that's going to
Amen.
give them a revelation of
Wow.
what I need to do to
Right.
hear God and to move when God say move.
My Lord.
And so, you know, so many of us are
Yeah.
so busy that we don't have time enough to sit down in prayer just to hear God.
Mhm.
And then whenever we do go to God in prayer, we're going with our hands out.
Mhm.
So in order to get where we need to get in life, we need to slow down.
Yeah.
We need to realize that I've been busy and I need to sit down somewhere and I need to hear God.
Yeah.
And that's the only way that we're going to get our change. That's the
Yeah.
only way that we're going to get to where we desire to get, because we need instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the only way to get those instructions from God is for us to stop being so busy
That's
Mm.
right.
and sit down somewhere
Yeah.
Yeah.
and listen for him.
Sit down.
So
That's
that's
it.
pretty much, you know, what my segment is about. Just, you know, busybodies. And the Bible speaks about busybodies, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And just being on the move and just doing stuff you ain't got no business doing, saying stuff you ain't got no business saying,
That
and
part.
you know,
That part.
just not
You ain't got
sitting
no
still
business.
long enough to hear from God.
That
And
part.
so that's what it took for me. It took for me to know that why am I moving around so much like this? I
Mm.
realized I was running from God.
My Lord.
I was running from him.
Mm.
So I had to sit down because I want to change, but I'm moving around.
Yeah.
But how am I going to get change if I'm steady moving around and steady doing stuff I ain't got no business doing?
Okay.
Let me sit down somewhere,
Okay.
please.
Please.
Wow.
I have several seats.
Wow.
Yes. Let me
can
hear
I
God.
feel this thing while you're talking. I feel this, Miss Candace. Miss
Can I-
I'm trying
can
to
I-
tell you, me too, Dr.
It's hitting me right in my belly.
Do
Sit
you-
down somewhere.
Yes, Lord.
Can
That's
I
right.
can I say this? The word that hit my spirit was relationship. Because was relationship. Because I hear her saying a lot of people come and oh man. Okay, God. A lot of people come and they always got their hand out.
Okay.
And they hand out.
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
they can't hear from God because I want. And
Yeah.
it goes into relationship with your spouse, with your
Yeah.
brother, your sister, your mom, your dad.
Yes.
And my
Wow.
son called me all the time, and I got a nephew right now that I won't hear from until he needs a ride, or he needs money to get in the game, or he needs a new pair of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And after like the third pair of shoes, it get kind of old. Like, okay,
Yeah.
you don't even
Yeah.
call to see if I'm doing all right.
How
You don't
old
even
is
call say, hey, I'm just
Mhm.
checking in. And what
Is
I
he old?
heard her say, and I heard her say is sometimes we have to sit down and build a relationship with God. Because if you don't have that relationship,
Yes.
you can't hear, like she said, take a seat. You won't even be able to hear him tell you take a seat.
Right.
You don't you constantly give me.
Yeah,
Listen.
that's it.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
That'll
Yeah.
preach right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it right there.
So you're here to inspire the ladies and give
And
them a
like you say,
go ahead.
Hello?
yes,
You're the inspired
Yes.
lady.
I'm here to inspire them and let them know, hey, if you're desiring these things, if you're desiring these things in life and it's seeming like it's taking forever to get it, maybe you just need to just sit down in the presence of God and allow him to give you instructions. And like you said, have that relationship with him where he can trust you with what he's going to bless you with,
Amen.
Wow.
you know?
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
I like that. That
Mhm.
and listen, I'm inspired.
Mhm.
All right, Auntie, Dr. Hicks, you
Yes,
got
sir.
these women on fire. You
Yeah.
y'all done came up with a good one. I see where we going here. I see where we done.
Yeah, well,
we
the Lord, I'm telling you, the Lord inspired that title, that Overcomers Women of Faith. I was sitting at the dining room table talking to Dr. Cobbin, and we were trying to come up with a title for the project. And as she was talking, I was just doing it and making notes, and I kept saying women, and I kept saying, oh, these women are powerful women, impactful. And I was just writing it. I said, well, God, we can't make the title too long. We can't say powerful, impactful, destined. You gotta condense it. A title needs to be short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? To capture your audience. And so I say, Dr. Cobbin, I keep hearing a thread running through that. I keep hearing overcomers. I keep hearing women. And I said, I got it, Dr. Cobbin. Overcomers, women of faith. And as they say, the rest is history.
Yep.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Because we
Yes,
started
Lord.
out.
Yes. It's a movement.
It
It
is.
is a movement.
Yes.
Overcomer, women of faith, overcomers. Okay, December 17th. What time what time the red carpet open?
5 p.m.
5 p.m. Red carpet is open. We want to see your face in the place.
Yes.
I'm gonna be there. I can't even show y'all what I'm gonna wear, but I'm gonna make a statement when I get there.
The element of surprise. Surprise us.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a statement when I get there. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely excited not only to get my copy, but I'm going to work on getting all mine signed. I don't know about all the other people that's going to be there, but I'm going to work on make sure I greet and talk with everybody in the place.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
How does it feel knowing this book will change lives? Coach LaShanda, I'm gonna start with you. How does it feel? Just I scroll through my timeline and no lie, I know it's the algorithm, but then also I'm like, wait, I didn't even know this person knew this and this person knew that person. And I'm watching these dots come together and I'm like, oh, this is going to be big. How does that feel?
Amen.
You know, like when you sidebar real quick, when you sign up for these projects, a lot of people don't understand. As an entrepreneur, you go into projects with certain people and you don't know what to really expect. Are they really gonna have it together? Is it, I'm just being real. I know it wasn't y'all. I know y'all wasn't thinking that, but I'm just being real. You go in there and you're like, okay, are they really gonna publish this right? Are they really gonna have it together? Is this gonna be organized? Am I gonna get? Is it gonna be more than 5 people? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Like, am I really gonna tell my story to more than you know? And you like, okay, is this worth it? How much do I need to invest? You know, you go into these projects and you're like, okay, and then you get to the end by faith.
Women of faith.
You women of faith. So you get to the end, and then now we're here, and you're like, oh, this is big. Oh, this is how does it feel? Like, no, like I ain't even gonna get on my company, but I like some days I sit in this chair that I'm in now in my back office, and I'm like, oh, this has gotten big. This has gotten bigger. How does it feel, Dr. LaShanda, that your story will save a life? I'm gonna even go to the point where it will change somebody's mindset.
You know what? Each and every story is going to do that. Every last story from the time you open it all the way down to the very back, it's going to change your very life. It's going to amplify you to the next level. It's going to increase you. It's going to intensify what needs to be stirred up on the inside. It's going to give you so much strength that you didn't know that you had and needed. It's literally going to tell you that there is nothing that you cannot get through with the help of the Father. And to come and know about him is going to make you want to know about Jesus, want to know all about him, and figure out what is it that you're missing that you don't have. It's going to make you get a relationship with Jesus. My mama used to say, have a little talk with Jesus and tell him all about your troubles. Make him know what it is that you need. It's going to make you be true and transparent to know that you can come to God and ask him just the plain English. Lord, I'm hurt. Lord, I'm angry. Lord, I'm confused. Lord, I don't understand. I don't know why this is happening to me. Do I need to do anything different? What can I do? And then you can flip that page and say, oh, this is what I need to do. Oh, this is what I need to do when this happened. Oh, this is what I need to do when that happened. Oh, this is what I need to do when that happened.
Wow.
And I wanted to come back and tell you that the Spirit of the Lord told me to tell somebody that they forgot about the miracle signs and the wonders. He's still a miracle worker.
Man.
He's still a healer. He's a deliverer. He's a mind regulator. That stuff ain't just what we heard back in the day when we was growing up. That's for real, for real. And now that I know for myself, I can go back and tell somebody else, hey,
he is. Yes, he is.
I told Dr. Cobbin and Dr. J. Lynn, I never had that song. It was in my head.
What was the song?
You're an overcomer.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. I don't know all the words, but anyway, that rings in my head. Martha Manuzzi. That's who it is. That's who sings it. Martha Manuzzi. But she has that song already out. But this anthology is thick. 187 pages of what you need to be able to do as a woman, even as a man, as an auntie, as an uncle, as a sister, as a brother, as anybody. Anybody can get this book and figure out how to make it through. There's no excuse for you to stay in your rut. It's time to come out. Like you said.
Oh my God. I'm coming out.
I'm coming out and I'm bringing you with me. She said, I'm not coming out by myself. I dare you to high five somebody and say, I'm coming out and I'm bringing you with me. My God.
I don't know where to come with me. A virtual high five.
My God. I'm coming out and I'm bringing you with me.
Yes.
Listen, And it goes into the fact of networking. It goes into the fact of networking. I talk about that on my platform all the time. Your network will depict your net worth. Your network will depict your net worth. I'm going to tell you just a little bit of the story. So I'm just going to be real. I didn't know none of these ladies. I had no clue who they were. Never. Right. I probably had seen them on a flyer or two. You know, I've never been in the room with them. Right. But they trusted that Dr. Hicks was bringing in a photographer and he was going to do a good job. That's all we know is we need to show up and I find threads. Yeah. And we're going to get, you know, and when you get in there and the photographer's a man and there's number of women, you know, I already know I got to everybody loosen up, take a deep breath. Everybody's studio, listen. By the time we got done, I got 3 of them that be like, nephew, you all right over there? I got my sister. Oh, you good? Hey, I tell my nephew, they be sending me messages, tell my nephew, I said, hey, what nephew? Your son. What other nephew? I'll be like, oh, okay, my bad. It shows you that networking. Yeah. And then networking in the spirit. Networking in the spirit. There's certain things that, you know, spiritually that I might not be able to handle until I talk to Coach LaShandra. Yeah. I might not be able to handle till I talk to Dr. Jaylin Hicks. I might not be able to handle till I talk to Mrs. Compton. Listen, when she said he's a mind regulator,
he will do that.
I don't know if anybody out there. I remember Big Mama I'll never forget, Big Mama used to get up and testify. And she'll say, I'm glad that I'm in my right mind. And I'm glad that, and I said, I used to always be like, man, they always say this every Sunday, first giving honor to God. And I thank God for waking me up this morning in my right mind and a spirit to move on and go on until I lost my mind. And I didn't know my name. And I said, oh, this is what Big Mama's talking about. I wake up every morning, I put my own clothes on. I get myself dressed. Listen, God will be a mind regulator.
Yes, Lord.
God will be a mind regulator.
Yes.
He will tell you. Listen, if there's somebody out there that you might feel, it's the holiday season, and I know we've lost a lot of people with COVID and with things going on in the world and crazy things going on. So the holidays is hard for some people. So today we got to inspire people to say, listen, you got to keep going because God will be a mind regulator. He will fix the situation. Okay, Mrs. Candace, I'm giving it to you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So what? I mean, my phone has been going in and out. So what have I missed? Because I'm just in on just the mind regulator and just God just doing wonders. So what have I missed? What was the question?
My God. My God. Miracles, signs, and wonder. Listen. If I missed the beginning, she said she had a dream that the boat came back to miracles, signs, and wonder. And then people would say we was crazy. I feel the spirit of God on this line. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to go there because y'all ain't gonna invite me out. But she said miracles, signs, and wonder. And if he did it before, he'll do it again. And he's a mind regulator. He'll fix it.
Yeah, he will fix it.
Fix it.
Yes,
I go crazy because y'all, everybody don't understand. I go crazy because y'all see me now, but y'all didn't see me 10 years ago. I go crazy because they listen. And if he did it before,
while you're yet on the live, he's doing it right now.
And if he has no, let me tell y'all, he has no respect of person. These ladies that came on my show and listen, y'all done inspired me. And it's the holiday season. A lot of people don't understand when you lose. I lost my grandmother like 15 years ago. And sometimes during the holidays, I find myself in a depressive state. And I don't even know that I'm in a depressive state. And, you know, grief is a real thing and mental health is a real thing. And these things, we don't want to talk about it. Y'all going to kick me off. Jesus, they ain't going to bring me back. Y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all don't want to talk about it in the Black community because
Come on.
we don't want to be shamed that we going through mental situations and mental breakdowns. And you know what? I don't want to go talk to nobody about what I'm going through. Don't nobody know. It's just no. This is why they making these books that they've made today. This is women of faith.
Yes.
The anthology. This is the reason
Yes.
why. Because okay, you don't want to go sit on the white couch. You don't want to go do all that. But you can read the book though. But let me tell you, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. It is okay.
Yeah.
If you want to send me a message just to get it out.
Come on.
Listen, today this is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm going through. Because I know what this time of season, I know what it brings. I remember, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people see me and they're like, man, you're always just so grateful. Because I know how it feels to not want to get out the bed. And I know how it feels to not have nothing to live for. And I know how it feels to not know if I'm going to be able to pay my bills. And I know how it feels to say, you know what, if I don't eat for 7 days, I could just go ahead and die off and they won't even care. I know how it feels to lose everything that I had. I know how, listen, you got people on here that took time to write.
Jesus.
And they didn't just write because they got their PhDs and they got their masters and they got this. They took time with God. She said she went in her prayer closet. She said, before I write anything. She said, I went in my prayer closet. God, what do you want me to tell the people?
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly how it went.
Yes. I need to hear from him. Do you understand? I need to hear from him. I don't want to do nothing in Candace. I don't want to do nothing in self because I understand it's all about building his kingdom and I don't want to lead anyone in the wrong direction. So I need to hear from him first. And if he ain't saying nothing, I ain't saying nothing.
Hello.
And it's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. Yes. So he has done some mighty things in my life. I was part of a home invasion where they came in and they shot all of us. I could have died that night. And if I would have died that night, I would have went straight to hell. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I was high, not in my right mind. And if God would have allowed me to be taken that night, I was only 16 when it happened to me. So I'm 44 now. And if I would have died back then, I would still be burning. That's not even eternal fire right now.
Come on.
So I'm just grateful that he didn't take me in my mess. And I'm grateful to be able to tell the story, to be able to tell how I overcame it. I lost my mom a year later from the cancer. And then after that, I lost my dad from cancer. So I went through turmoil after turmoil and, having to go from house to house, not knowing where I was going to lay my head, and with the losing my mom, came anger and I couldn't get along with anyone. I was a problem. I was a menace. And so, when I tell you God can change a person, like, you have relationships with everybody and everybody saying you're the problem. Come on. And then for God to just say, listen, just get in my word every day and watch me change you.
Let the word work.
And I say, okay, God. He said, just try me. It is my word that is active, that is true, that is life, that is spirit. And when you speak it and you read it every day, I will transform you. And so when I tell you I'm a living witness, Shamba, you better tell somebody who I used to be. Listen, I was a monster. Do you understand?
Yes.
Couldn't nobody get along with me. I was aggressive. My friend had to tell me, listen, you better put your aggression in that spirit realm and fight that devil. You think you fighting folks, you better fight that devil. And so I'm like, you know what, let me do that. And so whenever I feel like I'm getting agitated, I'm like, okay, what spirit is this that's bothering me? What? And I take it in the spirit realm and I put that word on the devil because that is what's going to destroy him. And so, listen, it's the word of God that will change you and transform you. And I stand on it. And I'm just grateful. I'm just so grateful for a second chance. I'm grateful. It's past a second chance for me. I don't know how many chances I'm on. You know what I
Wow.
mean? But I'm just grateful
Wow.
that he has been patient enough with me.
Come
Yes.
on.
His love is patient. And I'm just grateful that he didn't say, you know what, this is like the 100th time that I didn't talk to you about this. I give up on you. You're never going to change. It is his love that changed me. It was his
Help us,
love and
Jesus.
his patience that made my heart of stone a heart of flesh for him. And so
Listen.
I'm just grateful. I'm just a grateful child. I'm just like, okay, Lord, whatever you want.
And that y'all know right here on 180 show, all we talk about change. 180 because that's what we stand on. You know, I gotta give that part. You know, I ain't gonna let y'all go till I give that part. A 360 circle. I gotta draw a 360 circle. Is everybody get out? Oh, I did a 360, or they did some. Oh, I did a. I'm changed. I'm changed. No, you're in the same spot, baby. A 360, you in the same
Yeah.
spot. You're in the same spot. And a lot of people don't even understand when you do a 180 how hard it can be. Because
Oh my
180 means I'm
God.
turning my back on everything I know. My
Come
mama
on.
raised me to
Yes.
be like this. My daddy raised, but my grandfather chased women, and my mama drank, and my I'm mind y'all. But I'm just saying that's how
Yeah.
people will do. You know what I'm saying? Where I
Yeah.
came from, I got a generational curse. But when you do a 180,
Yeah.
you turn your back on everything you know, old friends, old habits, old things, and guess what?
Yes.
You got a total different
Yes.
direction. That's
Yeah.
what God does. He does a 180 change.
Yes.
When he
Come
does
on.
a 180 change, I
Yes.
told him, Tamala man said, change
My
me, oh God.
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
and that's the part that a
Yeah.
lot of people,
Yeah.
you'll hear them like, oh, I want to change. And I
Yeah.
asked them, do you really, really, are you prepared for the change that's going to come on your life? Can I be real, Miss Candace, Mrs. Candace? Can I be real? Because change can be lonely.
Yes.
Change can be lonely.
It is very
Change,
lonely.
change
Yes.
can hurt.
Yes.
Because now I'm hanging out with
Yes.
people. I don't look like these people. Oh, let me stop. I don't look like these people.
Hello.
I ain't talking like them. Let me. And change can be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it
But
is. Yeah.
one thing about it, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let y'all take it from here. We're gonna let y'all go. When you change your mind,
Come on.
if God will change your mind first, and the rest of you
Yeah.
will follow. It's when
Yeah.
you get your mind with, when you say, you know what, you do like in the Bible, he said, I'm not leaving till you bless me. God, I'm not leaving till
Yes.
I'm changed. God, I'm
Yes.
not leaving this space till my mind is changed, till my
Yes.
mind is restored.
Yes.
Just to
Yes.
hear that piece of that, listen, when at 16, what?
Like what?
Listen.
For real.
Yeah.
And you hear them
I'm
tell the
glad.
story.
I'm
You,
here to tell the story. Yes. I
oh
mean,
yeah,
where you go from having everything, you've lived in 2-story homes with pools, and then you're just like, when your mom gone, you bouncing from house to house, don't
Jesus.
have no money coming in like you used to have with your mom, just providing for you. It really does something to a person. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you just really
Yeah.
feel lost. You really do. You really feel lost, and you feel like there's no hope for you. There's no daylight. What, my mama ain't ever coming back. My provider ain't ever coming back. And it's like you have to become an adult at the age of 16. And it's like you're no longer a child. You have to survive at this moment,
Yes.
and you have to snap into reality. Like, I've got to do something with myself, or I'm not going to be anything. You know what I mean? And you go through a stage of depression, you go through a stage of trauma, and you go through a stage of shock. And you're just like, I don't want to live anymore. I don't want to do this without my mom. I don't want to do this. Like, who is going to take care of me? Who's going to you know,
Jesus.
buy me food? Who's going to get my hair done? Who's going to buy my clothes for me? Like, where am I going to live? Do I have to live like this forever? Like, God, I'm mad at you. Why did you take my mom? You know what I mean? And that was just really tough for me. And I stayed mad at God for a very long time. And, you know, people would tell me, girl, you better be careful. You better be careful what you say to God. You know, I know you mad, but you better be careful, man. That was a real feeling. You know what I mean? And
Yes, ma'am.
but I wasn't that crazy to where I came back to reality and said, you know, God, I know what they're saying is true, and I'm sorry, but you have to understand that I'm hurt. Like, you took my mom from me, you know? And over time, you know, at the age of 18, I got into church and I started following God. And, you know, I started learning about spiritual warfare and getting closer to God. And, you know, I gained a new family, and, you know, they made me feel like I had a family, you know, and then that turned into a cult. So, you know, I went through a lot, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that I am mentally sane. I'm glad that God blessed me with my husband, a great provider, a great man of God, you know, and he follows God. You know, it's one thing to be married to a man, but to be married to a man who believes in God and who follows God and can give his household direction, that is a man of God. And I'm just glad, because when I got with him, I was able to breathe again. I was able to feel like I had a provider. I had somebody who loved me, who accepted me for me, you know, and I felt that love again. I felt that I can make it again. And, you know, each year, God just began to just provide and then tell me, hey, you need you some deliverance in this area, you know, because God was trying to deliver me from dysfunction, trying to deliver me from trauma, trying to deliver me from the shock. And so, you know, over time, it just took time for me to get where I needed to get in God, you know. But I'm just grateful that, you know, I said to myself, you know, I got saved and I was living right for about a good 10 years. And then when I left that place, which was a cult, I got back into the world. And then, you know, when I got to being in my late 30s on to now, it's like, then I want to give my life to Christ. And it's like, now I'm like, God, I wish that I just would have, the way that I live for you now and have this relationship with you now, Father, I wish that I had it in those younger years. But God told me, no, it's okay, because I needed you to go through those things so that you can reach back and help people and get them out of it, so they can get the revelation and they can learn and they can know and they can grow. And so therefore, I'm grateful for whatever he allowed me to go through, because it is for kingdom building. Because if I'm going out on the streets and I'm going to the corner with some chicks that's out there that's shooting dice or that's smoking weed, I know how to relate to them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, I know this ain't what God wants for you. You know what I mean? I can go to the females over here that got on skimpy clothes and that want to go to clubs and meet dudes just to take care of them. Hey, this is not what God has for you. You know what I mean? I can go to the baby mamas who got baby daddies, who got different baby mamas and different children in different places, and say, hey, this is not what God has for you. You know what I mean? I can go to the people who's been involved in cults and say, hey, this is not what God has for you. God got this for you. You know what I mean? So I have been able to be in different situations and environments for God to say, hey, I want to use you here. Hey, I want to use you here. I want to use you here. And I'm just so grateful for it. It wasn't for nothing. It wasn't for nothing.
Amen.
So I'm grateful.
I heard two things. She said we need to be delivered from drama, from mess. Sometimes you just got that's
dysfunction.
From dysfunction. Listen.
Yeah.
There's some people that just need deliverance from dysfunction. But everything that she said, you know, God kept putting in my spirit. Who wouldn't serve a God like this?
Well,
I just keep hearing, who wouldn't serve a God like this? Man, look, y'all. I hope y'all are inspired. I hope y'all are inspired. Listen, y'all, can
Yeah.
come and be our guest. Be
Yeah.
our guest
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
on December the 17th at the Holiday Soiree over in Sugarland, Texas, at the Hilton Garden Inn, Sugarland. I got it together. Y'all know I'm gonna have it together. Give us the address, though, Auntie. I don't got that part.
Okay, 722 Bonaventure Way, Sugarland, Texas, 77479. Oh, God dropped in my spirit that that book is going to be released, I believe, December 1st or the end of this week on Amazon. Overcomers Women of Faith. Dr. Cobman is working on it. And I do
Wow.
believe the release date is this weekend that you can go on Amazon and purchase the book.
Listen,
Yes.
listen.
I'm
Go get
excited.
your copies. Go get your copies. Go get your copies.
December 5th.
December
They
5th.
said
Somebody said December 5th.
Yeah.
December
Yeah.
5th. Make sure that you
Yeah.
bring
Oh,
your copies with you.
December. Oh,
These
it
We
comes
ladies,
love
in.
you,
Oh, I
Dr.
just saw
Cobbin.
something.
oh,
Sister
they've
love
been
you,
going
Dr. Cobbin.
crazy in these
Oh, wait a
comments.
minute.
We love you,
I just
Dr.
now saw the
Cobbin.
comment.
Kingdom building.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh wow! I didn't even see any of the
Yes.
comments till just now.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, the comments have been going crazy. We thank you all so much for tuning in with us, for rocking with us. Listen, y'all, I know we would love to keep y'all forever, but y'all know it's time for me to eat my dinner. And guess what? I smell it cooking. Um, I'm so excited to be in Houston, Texas on December the 17th. I will be in Houston, Texas with these wonderful ladies as we celebrate, as we
Yes.
honor,
Yes.
as
Yes.
we pray over. We
Yes.
want everybody that receives this book, everybody that receives it
Yes.
in Jesus' name, to be blessed,
Yes.
moved, and delivered. And so if you tune it into the replay, listen, I bless you. I thank you for tuning in. I thank y'all so much for coming and rocking with me for this hour. I thank y'all for
So
Thank you
ministering
for
glad.
having
to the Lord.
us.
I'm so
For
glad
real.
for you having us. I'm
Yes.
so glad. I
Listen,
mean,
listen.
I'm telling you, you really have the spirit, okay? You have a unique, genuine, authentic spirit. And wherever you
Yes.
go, you have the light. You have the light.
Yes,
Yes.
And your light is shining bright.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes.
So
ma'am.
keep shining, keep pushing, keep striving. You ignited me. So
Ye-
listen,
Yes.
big sister gonna get up and do something about that. Hello.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Listen, guys, y'all
Thanks.
already know. Like we said tonight, just a recap: signs, miracle, and wonder all the
Yes.
days of your life. And if he did it before,
Yes.
he'll do it again.
Yes, he
God is
will.
a God of a
Yes.
second chance.
Yes, he
It's
is.
not
Yes,
how
he
you
is.
start, but it's how you finish. And keep in the
Yes.
Come
race.
on.
Don't give up. Take
Yes.
some time, some you and God time. Take some time
Yes.
to really sit down and pray, read your word, get you a
Yes.
good book.
Yes.
It's get you a good book, or go ahead and order,
Yes.
pre-order, so you can be inspired, you can be
Yes.
moved, you can deliver.
Yes.
Make sure
For
you
real,
get
for real.
it. And guess what? We gonna do a part two, y'all. I feel that in my spirit. A part two.
Yes.
Come on.
Listen,
Yes.
we gonna do a part two because I got some topics that we really
Yes.
got to keep tapping into, because I want to make sure that
Yeah.
people understand. This is I don't want it to say it sound bad to say this might be normal, but we don't want your situation to seem not normal. Like,
Come on.
hey, I'm the
Right.
only one going through this. I'm the only one that dealt
Yeah.
with this. I'm the only. Listen, there's people out here, and
Yeah.
we ready. I'm ready to take
Yes.
your message and talk to you. Coach
Huh.
LaShandra is
Yes.
ready for you. Mrs. Candace,
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
Jalen Hicks is ready. So listen, y'all. It's
Yes.
been real. Y'all know it's your boy, Mr. 180. I got Coach LaShandra Ryan in the building, Mrs. Candace Compton in the building, and
Yes.
Dr. Jalen Hicks. Big shout out to Dr. Jalen Hicks and Dr. Jacqueline Cobbin for definitely
Yes.
bringing me into you guys'
Yes.
community.
Bless you.
I said I wasn't gonna cry tonight, but I'm honored. I'm honored and I'm grateful. For real. I don't even think y'all really even understand the gratefulness that's been in my spirit to let me into you guys' community and let me be a part of this milestone that you guys are doing. And I'm so honored. I can't wait to see y'all December 17th. So y'all better make sure y'all get
Same
some pictures.
here.
I'm gonna be
Yes.
fly. I'm just letting y'all know I'm gonna be fly.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Can't
God
I,
wait. Can't wait.
I
I
appreciate it.
can't wait either.
Y'all got anything else for the people?
No, just
No.
be on the lookout for that. Dr. Lynn I'm sorry, Dr. Cobbin wants to say thank you for the platform. We thank you definitely
Yes.
for the platform, for being a part of the Overcomer Women's of Faith
Yes.
LLC. This is a
Hey.
movement.
Yes.
I know I'm
It's a
super excited to be
movement.
among some beautiful, phenomenally women.
Yes.
I'm glad to be a part of the platform as well. Candace and I are so
Yes.
excited, and we're just excited.
Yes.
It's beautiful, it's powerful, it's enlightening, it's inspiring me, it's igniting. I mean, it's all that and then some for real. And they genuinely
Yes.
love you, genuinely
Yes.
love you,
Oh,
and they're
wow.
ready
Yeah.
to push you. So
Yes.
I'm just grateful. Get the book, be inspired, be encouraged. You know,
Yes.
there might be an author in you. Get with Dr. Cobbin,
Yeah.
get with Dr.
Yes.
Jalen Hicks. Come on, visionaries. Our
Yeah.
visionaries are phenomenal. We bless God for them
Yes.
and call upon their
Yes.
life. Because if they didn't say yes, we
Mhm.
wouldn't have a yes. Hello.
That's
Oh
right.
my God. Listen, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Listen, this is Candace Compton. You got anything for the people?
No, everything Shandy said.
Okay. See, everything Candace said, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Listen, everybody,
Yes.
y'all already know we got to pay a couple bills before we get up out of here. I got to definitely give a big shout out to all of our sponsors. You can become a sponsor of the 180 Show, 180 Life Movement, 180 Life Enterprise Magazine. Listen, big shout out to Sin Styles LLC. Big shout out to Spiritual Child Care Center, D West Coaching, Little Scholars. We thank you so much for all of your support. We thank you so much for your monthly contributions. Listen, if you did not get your ticket already, make sure that you contact one of these ladies. Can I give a toot? Can I get a hey? That's a picture that I took. You already know I was behind the lens on that one. Listen, look at that. Overcomer Women of Faith.
Amazing.
Listen, I want to see you December 17th, 2023 at 6 p.m. Meet me on the red carpet. My friend, my sister, Mr. Kia Scott, will be our red carpet correspondent. So I'm excited to go to that because it's my friend right there. Y'all, that's my friend. That's my sister. Listen, I wouldn't be me if I didn't do it. Y'all definitely got to go. Make sure y'all check out the top influential women of 2023. We do have some of y'all's very own Dr. Cobbin and Dr. Jalen Hicks was nominated, and I think Dr. Hicks is winning right now of Entrepreneur of the Year. Y'all definitely go vote.
Yes.
Go to 180life.com. Go to 180life.com. The competition is definitely heating up. Go get you a copy of the top influential women of 2023. It has 86 women that have been influential over the year of 2023. Last but not very least, if you feel like you are ready to come onto the 180 Show, all you got to do is hit my inbox at Archie J. Jenkins or go to 180life.com. We want you on the front of our 180 Life Enterprise magazine. Guess what? We are an international magazine, making a movement, doing big things, and we are excited. Tonight was phenomenal. I thank you wonderful ladies for coming and rocking with me. For when you guys rocked with me, I will be seeing you guys on the 17th. Listen, guys, remember, stay safe, stay saved, and make sure that you love each other. The same grace that God gave you, make sure you give it to your sister or your brother. Make sure that you're giving grace out. Listen, y'all got to go home, but I'm so sorry. Y'all got to get up off this live. May God bless you and keep you. It's my entire prayer from the 180 Life family. Y'all, we out.
See, when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day of hell for somebody trying to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we